Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to the Commentary is Silent channel where the commentary is not so silent. And in today's video, it's more of a tutorial than a commentary video. I need to start doing some more commentary videos. I'm gonna find some more things to talk on, and yeah, I'll get back at you guys. You know, I'm currently working on 49 other YouTube channels, so yeah, I'm busy. 49 other YouTube channels, plus a podcast, plus 2 Twitch, not Twitch, streaming channels, Twitch and GEEK. By the way, follow me on Twitch and GEEK at TMossBoss, but yeah, then other platforms, TikTok, you know, if like, yeah, the honorable mentions, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, maybe Twitter, if Twitter was like actually really that active and stuff. Like, it's like rare occasions, you know, like you can blow up or have like a tweet or a post going viral and stuff. But anyways, that's not what this is about. This is more so about how to create and to maintain a commentary channel. And no, it's just something where it's like that I've learned throughout the years of me having a commentary channel. I think I've had mine since, wasn't it 2019? When did I create my commentary channel? I've had mine for a while now. And no, like one thing that I've learned about like commentary is like you have to be good at speaking. And if you are good at speaking, I feel like everything else should be okay. Like you shouldn't really have to worry about, you know, having to write down no script or going based off of some commentary channels out there. No, like I just feel like that if you're good at talking, and then if you want to know how to be good at talking, just go out and talk with people. That's one thing that I've noticed with some commentary channels and the people that maintain those commentary channels is that if they try to hold a conversation with somebody like face to face and talk on the same stuff and keep that same energy, they're not going to. Like, that's one thing where it's like I've called people out on stuff like that, and yeah, it's just, you know, it's one of those things where I'm like, nah, I can tell you're not really good at your social skills, like more so not on the internet, but it's just in the general public. So yeah, if you're good at like conversating with people in the general public outside the internet and content creating and all that stuff, then yeah, carrying over like your personality over to content creating, it shouldn't be a hard transition. And that's one thing where it's like people have always told me, like they've came to me either for, you know, my storytelling or just me just overall being me and just wanting to know how I feel about certain things. I don't know how many times people, they'll like bring that up, like, oh yeah, I was you know, doing this, and I start thinking about you, knowing like you would have had something to say about it, and then yeah, I proceed on saying what I need to say. So for an example, so like let's say if you know, like a situation went viral, let's say all right, sneaker scheme goes down, right? Sneaker scheme goes down. It's a sneaker scheme that's been going on for years upon years upon years. You already know what this sneaker scheme is about, right? It's not, and that's one thing where it's like, you know, you could pay attention like when you're watching just any video. It doesn't even have to be a commentary video, but when you're watching a video and you can see that somebody is interested in the topic, then yeah, overall I feel like that they can't go wrong with talking on what they need to talk on. So obviously it's, you know, I think it's a little known fact that I'm into sneakers and stuff. So yeah, sneaker scheme, and there was a real life sneaker scheme that was going on. It was this I don't think he was a teenager, he might have been a teenager. He was thinking along the lines like a teenager, but anyways, so his mom worked at the Nike like headquarters in Oregon, and he was running this scheme where he was taking like high-end shoes, like so it'll be, so like let's say for an example, these shoes are just now coming out, right? Or they haven't officially came out, but they're going to come out at some point in time. So what he was doing was going to the Nike headquarters, because his mom worked there, going there, getting pairs and selling them online when they haven't even released yet. And I've talked with Nike workers, and there was a time, like I'm not going to say what shoes they were, but there were a pair of shoes that is going to be coming out soon from Nike. And if you guys will, like, I will be doing like a review video on them, and we'll mention that more so on my main channel, TMossBoss. But no, like Nike employees have told me like, hey, don't talk on these shoes just yet because they haven't released. Okay, no problem. I will not talk on those shoes. I will not mention them. I will not say anything about them, all right? I will keep them to myself. That's me being smart. This guy wasn't being smart. So yeah, he was reselling the shoes online, and then yeah, Nike employees were more so like the higher ups, like the executives. I think they were more so them were trying to figure out what was going on. So eventually they did figure out it was the woman's son. And yeah, the mom had to resign from her job, had a good paying job too, because I think she was also a Nike executive. And yeah, I think the I don't know whatever happened to the son. They never did really go into details. Probably because I think he was underage. Because yeah, usually with like situations like that, and it happens to be an underage person, you don't really know too much information about them due to the fact that them being underage. So, but do you see how I like conducted myself? Do you see how I was telling that story? Because I'm interested in sneakers. I was interested in that story. Now, at times I have heard where even people have gotten on me about that, where I don't use a script for my videos, and I'm like, if I know what I'm talking about, I shouldn't have to use a script, right? So that's why it's like when I have watched, for an example, when I have seen some commentary videos about me, and it's like, okay, I can tell that they're using a script. It's not something that's coming from the heart. Yeah, it might be like some sort of passion that's going on behind it, but other than that, I'm like, fam, it's not interesting. It's not worth watching. So I'm like, yeah, maybe if it was a little bit more interesting, then yeah, probably I'd be a little bit more, invested into it. But yeah, it's just like, and do you see how I talk about like commentary videos about myself, where it's like I don't have too much to say about them, because I'm like, for one, it's about me. I know who I am, so I don't need to watch a video of somebody telling people about, oh, who's TMossBoss, who is he. So yeah, I just think that, if you are interested in something and you are passionate about something, you shouldn't have to use a script. If you want to use a script, it is perfectly fine. I'm not saying that because no, the thing is this. The reason why I say that is because actors, for an example, they are heavily invested into movies and all that stuff. But do you see how like they conduct themselves when they're doing a movie scene? I'm trying to think of a particular movie role. Okay, yeah, I can't really think of no movies. All right, Titanic, prime example. Do you see how like they were acting in that movie? Because they're passionate about that stuff. If they wasn't passionate about that stuff, that movie would probably be the most like uninterested movie of all time, like, just because they just have no passion behind it. They don't have, and that's something that I'll never forget, where teacher, she told me, this is like years ago, and it's something that still sticks with me today, because no, she was a favorable teacher. You don't really meet too many teachers where they tell you that they like rap music and wrestling, and I'm like, you're not a teacher. No, you're one of us. I'm like, nah, that's not normal. I'm like, usually teachers are into like reading, Harry Potter books and like drinking wine and stuff. I'm like, no, you're different. So I'm like, no, I like you. You cool. You chill. But no, I remember when back when I was in school, and she had told me like that I need to have more, her words, not mine, but she said that I need to have more pizzazz when I'm reading a book. Like I need to, be like all interested and stuff. And that's the thing where I was like, and when I sit down and think about it, I'm like, I wasn't really interested in those books. You just threw some random book in my hand. So I think if I could do it again, I probably would. Yeah, it could be a situation where I just had to fake it until I like make it through and stuff. But I don't encourage to have that energy when it comes to content creating. Like, no, be real with yourself, be real with your content. And I really don't see, because that's one thing where it's like I have seen creators out there where they're not real with themselves or their content, and they usually don't last. So that's why I'm like, this is like, I feel like I'm, even though I'm giving out advice to the commentary community, I'm also giving out advice to just all of like all content creators, because no, it's hard being a content creator. That's one thing for sure. But at the same time, if you can make it easy for yourself, do that. All right. So, but anyways, hopefully this video helped y'all out. Hopefully if you guys do decide to create your, because I've seen so many, like, actually there's one commentary channel, it's more considered a tea channel, but it's in that category, like a commentary tea channel. But anyways, no, and it's the owner behind that channel, good friend of mine's. The channel's name is Hot Tea. And the channel owner's name is Ray Rahimi. And no, those videos, like, the thing is this, I'm not even like interested in the stuff that's being really talked about. Like, I won't lose any sleep if I like miss out, because I'm so behind on her content. But there was at a point in time when I was reacting to her content every day, because I seen how passionate she was about the content, and it was entertaining. I loved her content, so I still do to this day. I'm like, no, it's content that I'll watch like from time to time. But yeah, I had to say I had like a little moment where I was, it's kind of like binge watching a TV show, and then it's just, you're just watching that over and over and over again, and you've come to the realization, you just looking around, you're like, bro, this is all I'm watching. So, but no, it was like just seeing how passionate she was about her content, and just still seeing it till this day. It's like, yeah, you know, it's one of those things where it's like I was entertained, you know. I'm like, it's one of those things where I'm like, nah, she cannot look at herself as a failure when it comes to her content. It's like, it's one of those, you just gotta see it for yourself, all right? But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.